Hi, my name is Umar Asif, and now I'll be going through my technical description for my second app, which is called Coffee Master, the multi-page app for the project collection in smartphone module. Now, this is the first file, the Android manifest file. Now, here I saw inside the application tag, I set all the properties, then I declared all the activities, splash screen, login page, main activity, and the checkout. Now I'm gonna go to the main activity.kt. Now at the start I declare all the variables, and so it keeps the track of how many coffees the user wants. Then on create, I connect all the buttons and layout using find view by ID, and each coffee has a add and remove button to increase or decrease count, and make sure it doesn't go below 0. And I use number picker. This is the code, the intent, and here is the function. At the bottom there is a snack bar pop-up, which is a pop-up that helps it stays for 5 seconds. It helps the user, gives a help message basically. Here is enable and disable sugar interaction. So if the user doesn't select any milk or sugar to their coffee, they won't be able to select that unless they add a coffee. So it's more user friendly. These are all the buttons and everything, the logic. Now I'm gonna go to the main activity XML. This is the layout file for my main activity. This has the user interface, which the user will interact with. The whole screen is wrapped in scroll view, so user can scroll down because the content might get long, which it is. Inside I have a vertical linear layout, just to organize everything with padding. For each coffee type I have a different dedicated section. Espresso, and the buttons, the text, the selector, and I also added images for the coffees. Then there's number pickers for selecting the coffee, sugar and milk amounts, the labels, and then there is checkout. Here this is the checkout button which goes to the next page. Now I'm gonna go to my splash screen. Now this is the first screen the user will see. The name I gave it was Act Splash. Layout activity splash, same thing. Here is the number 3000 ms, which is 3 seconds, how long the screen will stay on before going away, and it gives a smooth transition to the next page. Then I have splash XML. This is the styling for the splash with the logo and the frame layout. This is the color which I added in my colors. And then I'm gonna move on to the login.kt. This is the login page. Now this handles the login logic. It links the user interface elements like email, passwords, fields together. When the user clicks the login button, it grabs the text from both fields, and no matter what the input is by the user, it will go to the next page, and it shows a toast message here, enjoy your coffee, and which means it went to the next page. I didn't add more to it, so there's no error or invalid credentials. There's a login page XML for the email input, password input, styling, login page. And there's scroll view, linear layout, the main text, styling, coffee master. Yeah. And now the next one, I will move on to the checkout, which is the last page. This is after the user selects their coffee and everything, and it retrieves all the details passed from the main activity using intent get extra. It grabs the number of espressos or all the coffees and plus how much sugar or whatever the user wanted. Then this is the details which will be shown in the end, and it creates a multi-line string using trim indent and display in a nice format. I have the checkout XML. This is the styling for the checkout. Now I'll be showing you the app. Let me run it. This is the splash screen, the logo. Here, no matter what, even if I click login, it's gonna log in, but I will show you that I can add input. Login, enjoy your coffee, first pop-up, second pop-up, the snack bar. It gives user information. Now I can't interact with these. Before I was able to while making the app, so I had to make changes. Now I can, once the user adds a coffee, then only you can interact with this. So add, remove, add this, and go down. Now if I click checkout, it shows what we ordered, or what the user ordered, your coffee order. And that was it for my first app. Now, thank you. I mean my second app. Thank you.